I transmigrated to a different. It's me, it's me, it's me. I am a very talented person. In this world of immortal cultivation, martial artists are as numerous as dogs. And demonic beasts are everywhere. I should have been on top of the world. We'll turn on the hosting mode in. It's a mess. Hosting mode? Eve been put in the wilderness. Doggy, boy should protect themselves. I am on my own. Woof, 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 woof. Let go of me. I don't have this fetish. The soul measuring stone hasn't moved for so long. Do I really not have a martial soul? No martial soul. What is this? Has the world gone mad? You motherfucker, why are you singling me out? This is a cultivation world and you don't even teach cultivation. You think you're so clever, huh? According to my months of game experience in King's Pesticide, long as I survive, no one can hurt me. Because here, there's Divine Beast looking after the house. Xiao Wu, Little Crow, Sun Golden Crow. Xiao Bai, Little White, Whistling God Dog. It smells so good. Worthy of my title as the God of Cooking. Game Direct Delivery Reality TAFCO TUC. Initiative to post. Consider paying attention to others. I got the God of Embroidery achievement. System host, Chen Fan. Supreme God of all, Dao System Whoa, that's awesome. Trying to perfunctory. Damn host. Didn't he say before that as a male, he would never do something like embroidery? Then next. Can you teach me how to cultivate? Lu, not yet. Not yet? But I've completed all the tasks you have issued. Zither, go, calligraphy, painting. AM poetry, singing, martial arts. Agriculture, forestry, herding, fishery. All trades and professions, all to get the title of God. It took me 10 years. 10 years. Do you know how I've lived the last 10 years? Guilty. And haven't I been accompanying you these 10 years? Your so-called accompanying is that I practice and you watch, eat, and lie down? Well, I just take a little rest. Speaking of which, system, you can't practice, right? I am so disappointed, I've misunderstood you after I waited for you. The host has learned all system skills, the system will turn on the hosting mode in. Hosting mode? Are you playing with? System. You. D. Xiaobai is awesome. You can hear my voice through the door, you're not bad. And that. I had some ACCI dents. In any way, thank you for covering this part of the M. Dog, that woman is more dog than you. I said that after I learn all trades and professions, to teach me how to cultivate. I didn't expect her to be lousy. And also directly let me to farm. Here is the land of demonic beasts and martial artists. Divine martial continent. Forget it, forget it. I am already here. Without her constraints, tomorrow is the big day. I'll go out and learn from a master. Xiaobai is hungry. Wait for me to pack up, we'll play a hunting game today. Woof woof woof. EY, don't jump on me. I don't have any clothes on. Evil beast, my jade sword will not spare you. Jade Sword Master's daughter Yiqingwu. Jade Swordy, your Jade Swaroas Thyro Elder and 7th Elder have long since defected to our Hlindred bursts. I am afraid that the Jade Swaro is already in the Hanos of our young patriarch at this time. One of the 4 guardians of the 100 Beast, Black Hawk. Impossible. Father must be fine. It's better to mind yourself first at this time. Here we go. It's right now. Long as I land in the mountains or forests, its flying ability will be limited, and then I'll have a chance to fight back. At worst, well die ether. Trying to trick me into landing in the mountain or forests to fight me in close combat, do you think I am that stupto? Eve been seen through. The strength gap between the early stage and latest stage of the martial spirit is too big. Is this the best I can do? Wow. I saw that big eagle again just now. God of archery Xiaobai, well have roasted bird tonight. Byraz. What Byro? I am a hawk. S. A mere mortal dares to try to shoot me. Are you seeking death? Wah! How is this possible as? This seat. Show. Shoot by a mortal. This is a Dao pattern? This arrow actually has a Dao pattern on it. Xiaobai, slow down, no one will rob you. Xiaoba. Is that the dog's name? What a powerful demonic chi. This dog is a peak martial spirit. If he can take a peak martial spirit demonic beast as a pet, then the owner of this demonic beast must. The jade sword is saved. Xiaoba. Why is there someone here? Reason I can't see the chi of this martial artist, this should be caused by the hidden chi of an expert. So beautiful, just like the fairy in the painting. Please senior. Save. No, I am at my limit. Miss, what happened to you? Nikin she could hold out until now even after being so badly wounded. She must be a martial artist? The next step is up to her own luck. Although Eve obtained the title God of Medicine, this is for mortals after all. As for martial artists, I don't know if it will work. If I can also cultivate, then wouldn't I be able to fly too? Coming. Don't rush me, Shaba. Let's pluck the bird's feathers. My wound has healed. According to the shadow of the sun, Eve only been unconscious for about an hour. Accurate precision. That young master. No, senior, is definitely a hermit master. If I can ask the senior for help, I will be able to destroy the 100 beasts. However, this bed is really soft and comfortable. Wait, this is the pattern on the bedstead and the chi of the mattress. There's no mistake. It's Dao pattern and chi. And this writing and painting on the wall. Skies covering the mountains. Beast howl. Immortal palace holy land. This isn't the divine martial continent. This is. Don't you see? The water of the yellow river comes from the sky. Martial spirit middle stage, martial spirit late stage. Martial spirit. Peak. The world is hidden in the painting, helping me to enlightenment. What is this technology? You're awake. Where exactly did you come from? Perhaps. Have you ever heard of Earth? Earth? Could it be the world in the painting? But Eve never heard of it. I can't be too ignorant in front of an expert. If someone knows where the Earth is, can I still go back? However, the world in this painting is very similar to the Forbidden Land in the legend. Senior, Eve heard of Earth. You've heard of it? Earth is like the divine martial continent in our ancient legends. It's where the spiritual aura is dense in material, with ancient piastas lying in the mountains. Strong humans can handpick the stars, and powerful demonic beasts can swallow the sun and M. It is the holy land of cultivation that countless martial artists dream of. Is Earth really so awesome? Are you sure we're talking about the same Earth? Then you know where the Earth is? Maybe what I am saying is true, and Senior has great powers that came from the Forbidden Land to break the void. The Forbidden Land has always been a mysterious existence, and only a few on the entire divine Martial continent knows it. I am not qualified to know such secrets. This girl's brain has no problem, right? You. What are you doing? Please take Qingwu as your disciple. I will serve you for life. In return for saving my life. This girl. She really has a brain problem. A bite New York, she is a martial artist. She dares to worship a mortal as her master? Yi Qingwu, what are you doing? Senior saved me, healed me, and even helped me break through. This is already a great favor. Yet I still want to worship him as my master. Is Senior going to be angry? You don't have a fever. Muttering. Come on. Take my hand. Senior, this is Lele. I am just a mortal, Xingwu. Don't mention such words as worshipping me as your master anymore. Light breaks apart Senior even called himself a mortal. I really did upset him. Yi Qingwu, what kind of person are you? How could you make Senior look at you like a mere mortal? Don't speak of worshipping as a master. Even for Senior, I am not qualified to be a servant or a slave. Then you can rest a little longer. But why does Senior call himself a mortal? Could it be that Senior is pretending to be a mortal in order to experience recreation in the human world? I am ENLI. Me worshipping him as my master has blown Senior's cover, and disturbed him experiencing this world. Senior is displeased. I must remedy it. No way. Since Senior wants to refine his heart through this world, then I will treat Senior as a mortal to get closer to him. Xingwu will cheer you up, Senior. As expected for a master of skill and creativity. He even pretends to be a mortal. He ca Saitik and Lialinka. It sure smells good. Worthy of my title as the god of cooking. Sir, I was a young and naive girl. Eve offended Senior, please forgive me. Finally, her brain back to normal after arrest? It seems much more normal now. You're back on your feet, so it's alright. I haven't asked you for your name? My name is Chen Fan, you can just call me by my first name. Then I will call you Sir Chen. If Sir Chen doesn't mind, then you can call me Xiaowu. Xiaowu, eat this black hawk meat, it smells good. This is the Black Hawk? One of the 4 guardians of the 100 beasts? How could it be roasted like this? And do you want to share it with me? Thank you for your kindness, but Xingwu has some urgent business to attend to, so I won't bother you right now. Alright, I'll see you off. Don't bother seeing me off, sir. Xingwu will take her leave now. She's able to pierce dry ground. When will I become a martial artist? Cloud Sword. Yang Tai and Li Tiexin, you 2 ungrateful bastards. I've always treated you well. So why did you betray and join the foreign enemy? Cloud Sword Patriarch Yi Jinghong. You old thing, you've been stuck at the peak of the Martial spirit realm for years now and can't break through. What's the point in everyone following you? Yang Tai, RD Elder Li Tiexin, TH Elder Ser or later, the Cloud Sword will be destroyed by the 100 beasts. We just made the right choice. Shameless. If it wasn't for you cooperating with the 100 beasts to attack me. That's enough, Yi Jinghong. That's enough, Yi Jinghong. A wise man submits to circumstances. If you choose to follow my 100 beasts, I will spare your life and reward you with a position as an elder. Qin Hao, the young master of the 100 beasts. PWEH. You want me, Yi Jinghong, to surrender? Your 100 beasts gate is not worthy. Dream on. Yang Tai and Li Tiexin, you 2 despicable shameless traitors. Do poo. Today I'll clean up the... I was afraid that the beauty would run away, but I didn't expect that she would come back so as to die. Xiaowu, why did you come back? Quickly go. Father, leave them to me. Don't talk nonsense. Qin Hao is at the peak of the martial spirit realm, you're no match for him. I'll hold them off, you run. Run? Dream on. Kill Yi Jinghong and catch Yi Qingwu. Yes. You 2 ungrateful traitors, die. Peak martial spirit? You've broken through to the peak of the martial spirit realm? How is that possible? No. You were only at the ear listage of Martial spirit, how could you possibly break through 3 stages in a day? Xiaowu, you. Qin Hao, it's your turn. Withdraw. You just wait, the Cloud Sword will be destroyed. 100 beasts retreat. We've won. We held the. Xiaowu, what the hell is going on? Juao country Yuhua Island ICAT on the East China Sea archipelago of the Divine Martial Continent and is under the jurisdiction of Chiliang. Chiliang country. Fingming country. There are 3 major S on the island, 100 beasts, Cloud Sword, and the Sacred Sound Valley. The Nameless Mountain ICAT on the east side of the Cloud Sword. Nameless Mountain. If what you said is true, then that senior is from the Forbidden Land of Earth. You really overestimated yourself to worship him. It was your daughter's delusions. Fortunately, Senior was generous and didn't argue with me. Father, why don't we just fly up to the mountain? What do you know? Only by walking can we show our respect to our predecessors. Oh yeah, later you can give this Cloud Sword Jade Disc to that Senior, to repay him for his life-saving grace. Although the Cloud Sword Jade Disc is our inheritance treasure, your daughter is afraid Senior may not like it. In Senior's view, the Cloud Sword Jade Disc is naturally worthless. But, we also have to offer our most precise things, to show our sincerity. Although Qin Hao is temporarily repulsed, the 100 beasts will definitely come back, and my Cloud Sword can only survive by clinging to the thighs of a senior like him. Father, we're almost there. Oh, God. The bridge is covered with a glowing Tao. The flowing water is steaming with spiritual qi. The whole courtyard is covered by the flowing Tao lines and auspicious clouds. The immortal qi is rushing to the sky. That is the legendary ancestor of all trees Zhang Taiyanging. The legendary ancestor of all vines Bundle Dragon Vine. The legendary ancient beast Golden Sun Crow. Ah. Father, are you alright? That powerhouse from Earth is terrifying. Let's live in this world, leisurely and unrestrained. I have a visitor here? Coming. Senior Chen, sorry to bother you again. Xiaowu, what brings you here? This is my father. He's learned that I was saved by Senior Chen, and asked me to bring him here to thank you in person. This uncle is sweating and his legs are weak. He seems to be immortal. He should be too scared to use a flying sword. This is actually a top-grade profound weapon. My S-treasure, the Jade Butterfly, is a mid-grade profound weapon, but can't be compared to. How can I greet a guest with a toothpick in my mouth? Isn't that too impolite? The top-grade profound weapon was just spit out on the ground like saliva. Xiaowu, uncle, come in and have a cup of tea. Sure. Senior, it's better you call me Old G, so you can be at ease. This is actually a top-quality purple spirit flower? Gosh, this pool is full of spiritual springs. This garden layout perfectly matches the numbers contained in the heavenly Tao of Great Difu Shaun? Could it actually be the legendary 9 void returning divine formation? This is my masterpiece that Eve carefully remodeled after becoming the god of gardens, architecture, and sculpture. Old G, you know about gardens and architecture too? What do you think of the layout of my courtyard? Experts like to pretend to be mortals, so I have to play with him like an expert. If I boast too much, he won't like. This house is built beautifully, this pavilion is built beautifully, the tree that's planted here is placed just right. Come in, let's have a cup of tea. Old G appears to be an ordinary farmer. What could I expect him to say? Slow down, don't choke. This tea contains a spiritual energy that's simply terrifying, and there's a special power that runs through the meridians of the whole body.
Surprisingly, IT heals my old internal injuries. It's more powerful than a miraculous pill. Sir Chen, your tea is so tasty.
Absolutely tasty. Did Xiaowu drink this tea before? After drinking the spiritual tea, Xiaowu was making a breakthrough to the 3rd level of Jade Heart Sutra at this time her father. Every time I break through, my 7 emotions and 6 senses explode. Just in case. Ah, right. Xiao, do you have a Sultus stone with you? I almost called him master. It's simply unforgivable. Fortunately, I was woken up by Senior when he shouted. As expected of an expert, he saw through the strangeness of Xiaowa's spirit skill cultivation at glance, and stopped it in time. I brought it. It's said that martial artists have storage rings that can even hold mountains. It seems true. Sulta's stone, it can interact with the martial spirit of the martial artist. Search N, you only need to put your right hand on the palm print. If I have a martial spirit, then I can find a, learn from a teacher, and eventually conquer the world by climbing the top. A cup of tea time has passed. The soul test stone hasn't moved for so long. Do I not have a martial spirit? What is this? Has the world gone mad? An expert doesn't have a martial spirit? Sigh. It's no wonder the system abandoned me, so I am trash. Father, how can he not have a martial spirit? How can an expert have no martial spirit? He must have used a mysterious means to make the Sulta's stone invalid. He's worthy of being a master. But why should an expert pretend not to have a martial spirit and be unable to cultivate? What do you know? To an expert, experiencing the joys and sorrows in the lives of mortals, to laugh merrily or curse angrily, is all cultivation for the mind. And for mortals, what is the most painful thing? The most painful thing. There is nothing more painful than not having a martial spirit and being unable to become a martial artist. To always lead a vain and humdrum life. To be the lowest, most humble creature on the divine martial continent. So Senior is letting himself experience the pain and despair of not having a martial spirit and not being a martial artist. Lu Ti. Xingwu, this is your great opportunity. Father, you mean? You play to comfort Senior, let Senior feel the warmth of the mortal world, and cultivate your mind comprehensive ly. Senior will naturally remember you. I thought that with the system, I could do whatever I wanted and reach the peak. But I didn't expect. Bastard goddess. Why are you teasing me like this? Sir Chen, are you okay? Maybe there's a problem with the Sulta's stone I brought. If even you can't become a martial artist, then it's good to be immortal. Miss Yi, thank you. Sir Chen, father said this is our Yi family's heirloom. You saved Xiao's life, this jade butterfly, please, Sir Chen must. This. Is this a token of love? The jade is good jade, but this carving is horrible. It shouldn't be too valuable, right? I will accept it. Sure enough, looking at the expression of master, the jade butterfly is just an ordinary thing. Sir Chen, it's getting late, well go back first. Then he'll send you. Sir Chen, can I help you throw out the garbage? What a kind old farmer, I am sure Olji must have suffered a lot in order to pay for 11 A's cultivation. Sure you can. This black hawk meat tastes good and is very nutritious, although it's not too much, it's also good as a snack, take it with you. Sir Chen, how nice of you. Sir Chen, don't send us. Xiao Wu. You can come and play if you have the time. Sure. 100 Beasts Hall that Yi Qingwu only has an early stage martial spirit, but she broke through 3 times in such a short span of time. Half a day to reach the peak, it's really unimaginable. I doubt that bitch encountered such a good opportunity. Only after we got the elixir. Given by sick envoy, Wake we able to break through to the peak from the early stage, one after another. But that Yi Qingwu broke through 3 times in a row?
Xin Peng 100 Beasts Master. That's why Eve temporarily retreated, to ask father to decide. Sir Envoy, what do you think? Jia, on Yuhua Island, I am afraid that's only rumors.
The treasure of Daoist Huayun can only go so far. That is a great opportunity. No one has found it for hundreds of years. If my 100 beasts can get this opportunity. Please give your order, father. Your son is willing to take the elite of the to wipe out the cloud sword and rob the treasure of Daoist Huayun. This is indeed a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. No rush. Spread the news that the cloud sword has obtained the treasure of Daoist Huayun. Sir Envoy, what you mean is to let them have a dogfight. We will just sit back and reap the benefits. Dad, I am ready, come here. Open it, there's a high-grade tool inside. Such a strong aura. Such a strong aura. Senior's garbage is actually a tool that's worthy of being the powerhouse of Earth. If you use the power of the toothpick, I am afraid even a sliver of his powak will be able to destroy a whole mountain. The treasures of Senior are so terrifying. Originally, I wanted to go back to immerse myself with the incense Senior gave and enjoy it. But it's so tempting. Father, this isn't much meat, but you should eat first. This meat has such strong spyrite tool power, and its taste. What's with this spiritual strength? Did I break through? Father was trapped at the martial spirit peak for years, and with his qualifications he wouldn't have ever been able to break through, but after eating Senior's stick of meat, he managed to change Father's fate. Thank you, Senior, for your guidance. Your great kindness and virtue will never be forgotten by me, Yi Jinghong. Before, Senior asked me to stay for dinner. If I were to stay. If I miss this chance, I don't know when I'll ever be able to eat the delicacies that Sun Ior makes.